Good day and welcome back to another DB Legends video. In this video we're going to take a look at the Battle Royale for Future that has come out with part 2 of the Legends Festival and the Legends Battle Royale. Obviously, for those who don't know, I have a link in the top right hand corner. But the Legends Battle Royale is an event whereby you basically do PvP, but you're restricted to a certain category. There's also some additional conditions that are activated, so yeah, it's pretty much a straightforward kind of category-based tournament. Now you can get those tickets, but you can only enter the event at specific times, and those times are displayed, and the event will have a little live button underneath. Those times are displayed in your local time, and you should have at least one gap during the day for you to actually take on the event. So yeah, that is obviously the basics. So this is my team. Just so you can see what team I am running, kind of running a Goku Black team that I'm working on. Not nearly complete. I'm still working on the Legends Limited and the Zenkai Awakenings for them, filling out their Zenkai Soul Boosts, etc. But it's getting there. And basically, yeah, this team is, I think, a pretty good team. And we're going to see just how well a battle goes, and then we'll talk about the rewards that players can get for the Battle Royale afterwards. It's important to take note that your score in Battle Royale works inversely. So if you have 5,000 at the beginning, which everyone starts with, but if you lose a game, you will go to 4,500. However, if you win a match, you will go to 5,500, which, yeah, personally, obviously is pretty good stuff overall. So, yeah, in general, I would say Battle Royales are more a side content than anything. I don't think, I don't think really like that. In essence, you, how can I say, like, have to do this content. Personally speaking, I think you can pretty much avoid these kind of contents in terms of like pretty much everything. There's a couple titles that are associated with it. There's a couple other things that are associated with it. But generally speaking, there's only a couple Chrono Crystals that you get for these, Battle Royales. And that's really kind of it when it comes to these sort of things. So, yeah, overall, I do really quite like the whole shape of this team. I like this Battle Royale. I think it's an okay category. And yeah, this team that I'm running is decent. I'm not the best PvP player, as most players or people that watch my channel will know. I'm not historically excellent at PvP, but I do try to do my best. I think, in general, something that I will kind of say is that the Battle Royale is in its own way inoffensive. For me, like, in terms of like this content, I think it's good that it's the way it is. People don't really want to, have to do Battle Royales for like thousands and thousands of Chrono Crystals or anything like that. And I think, in that sense, it's pretty good that, we don't have to essentially do the content. It's good side content. I do think they should make it a little bit more noticeable. It's very difficult to do for example, Battle Royale whilst doing ranked. I think they should rather either have like a 2-day break or a 3-day break between seasons of ranked PvP, whereby they prioritize the Battle Royale, and that way players can really invest in doing the Battle Royale. The rewards can be slightly better for it, but then they can actually actively make it a more notable piece of content. I think the way it is now does somewhat limit it, because if you've got any time for PvP during the day, you're going to probably prioritize ranked PvP, as you get a lot more out of it than you will prioritize doing the Battle Royale. So I think that is probably something that I would say is maybe the only thing I would change. But beyond that, I would say it's pretty good stuff. Yeah, I would say it's pretty solid side content to do. It's enjoyable. It creates different teams beyond the whole rating tier system, and I think in general it incentivizes players to at least give it a try. I just think it's not necessarily at the forefront, and so that means I don't know how many people will play it. Like you have to actively log in during a period to get the tickets. I think rather just making it a full-on event that exists between ranked seasons will suit it better. Yes, it may be optional, but players who want to take a break can take a break. PvP players who enjoy PvP can really kind of enjoy it and get going. So that would be my only real change overall to it. I wouldn't necessarily change anything else about it. By the way, just in case you're wondering, yes, the match is going pretty tight. It's a pretty good one, at least between two probably not very skilled players. But it's pretty back and forth, so yeah, that is quite enjoyable. I do screw up a couple moves here at the end. I could have waited out a bit of a vanishing step. Would have been able to finish off one or two of the heroes. And of course my Rising Rush got nullified, which is a little bit of a shame because that would have given me an opportunity to really just kind of finish off this Trunks and Vegeta, and would have possibly had a much better place. But yeah, that's it for the battle portion. And now we'll just quickly kind of talk about the overall rewards that you can get. So that was Battle Royale. Obviously, you saw my score go down. If I won, it would have gone up. If it wins, you fight players in that bracket. If you lose, you fight technically worse players. So the idea is to always gain and then constantly fight better players. Or as you lose, you should inherently fight worse players, which in theory should allow you to get your score back up. And yeah, that's generally how it works. Try and play it if you're interested. I still think it's an interesting concept. In terms of the rewards, you get coins whenever you win, which you can exchange for Chrono Crystals, PvP messages, some other light rewards, which are all good and well if you are looking for those as a source of additional reward. And then, of course, you also get some missions as well that you can complete, which give you some valuable items like slot removers. But yeah, beyond that, that is pretty much it for the Battle Royale. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like on it. Otherwise, hit me up in the comments, and I'll see you next time. Bye.